Professor, oh my goodness. Japan tuna pricing 2023. What an epic disaster. You know, I've been watching the show for years, Wicked Tuna, and they always act like the gold standard is when that fish gets shipped straight to Japan.
Yeah. And you might catch a diamond here and there that might bring big money in Japan, but we certainly didn't see it.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in Japan apparently, and one of the components that dictates pricing is the value of the yen versus the dollar. And sometimes there's like taxes and tariffs and all these different things that, you know, and to ship it there is supposed to be much, much higher right now. The point is, we had 2 fish go to Japan this year, and they were a disaster in terms of pricing.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
And I think it's interesting because I was so excited this year to see, would we have a fish go to Japan? And of all the fish we caught, 14, only 2 ended up going, but that's a good thing because if any more had gone, it would have been a disaster of a season.
Right.
Perfect.
That's exactly right.
And so let's talk about the numbers that we actually got. So, you know, one of the things that you all have talked to us about is how much you appreciate the transparency.
What I believe you were trying to say is thank you.
Here at Saltwater Fishing University, we're always going to be really transparent with our journey. This was our first full year commercial fishing. Now we're really grateful for our buyer and the work that we've done together this season. But that being said, our buyer can't control the Japan market. We had to send 2 fish, as mentioned, to Japan because his response to us was that the domestic market here in the US was essentially flooded. Is that accurate?
Yeah, that's correct.
And so supply and demand economics, what happens is if you get too many fish in the market here in the US, you have to look to send it elsewhere. And so whereas in the past, they would look to send it to Japan, now they're looking to keep it here in the US, and Japan is the backup. So in this case, the first fish that went to Japan was 463 pounds, Professor. So you think, now this is gonna be a good fish here. Well, after all of our expenses said and done, we got $4.28. Ouch. So a monster bluefin netted $1,942. And for a full day where fuel and bait cost you over $1,000,
yeah,
you got 3 crew, what?
That's not a lot of money to go around.
2 thumbs down.
Oh man, that was a blow that day. But Professor, it gets worse.
I don't like where this is going.
I know.
Because we caught one of our smaller fish went to Japan. It was 198 pounds. It averaged $4.56 a pound after all was said and done, after all those taxes and whatever you want to call them, fees or whatever, which means that fish netted $893. Professor, it didn't even pay for the fuel in the boat that
I've decided that I want to die.
So any money that we made on the prior fish that went to Japan, we lost all that. Not all of it, but a lot of it on that second one that went. It's tough.
It is really tough, and it completely just like was a mind bender for me after hearing Japan, Japan, Japan all those years watching the show. But hey, now you know, now we know. And the good thing is it's like one of those things where this is a learning journey. Of course, we're taking you on the journey with us. We want to be just the most transparent channel on YouTube when it comes to really living that salt life, especially the commercial side of things. We want you to see it for what it is. So we're grateful you're on the journey with us. All in all, though, it was an incredibly, incredibly successful bluefin season. And so we appreciate your support. We got so much happening this summer in Manio, North Carolina. So make sure you come and join us, slip number 92. Book us for a trip. Be with this guy a full day in his sun out there in those blue waters. It's gonna be amazing. So go to the website. You can book right now, speechlesssportfishing.com. Again, speechlesssportfishing.com. You can book your trip with the professor himself anytime this summer. We got lots of dates open. And until the next time, everyone, stay salty.